I'm going to see her. We're going to be working on a beautiful sketch girl on a brown paper bag here. Now I'm going to see if I can, I'm hoping that I can make her beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to start off here using a pen right about here. I'm going to sketch down like this. I'm going to kind of sketch in her ear like that. Okay, I'm going to take this down and kind of curve around like this. Hope you guys can see that. Yeah, I can see it, so you should be able to see it too. Okay. She looks like she's been crying. That's what I'm kind of seeing here. She looks like she's been crying. Oh, did I mess up the eyes a little bit? I might have. Okay, so I'm working on a beautiful pen sketch girl here, like this. So I'm working on her neck a little bit like this right now. And we're taking it down. So please subscribe if you're new. And okay, so let's and so I decided to draw her. I thought this would be challenging, drawing her on a brown paper bag. And so that's why I called her Brown Paper Bag Girl. She looks like she's been crying. So I'm going to draw a little pupil in here. Give her some eyes like this. And I'm going to... Okay. I'm going to do this like that. You see those eyes, how they pop out there like that. And okay, so we're going to do the eyebrows. They're kind of bushy, and then they get thinner down here like that. They get a little bit thinner. And we're going to bushy them out about a little bit this direction like that. And okay, so nose looks a little bit messed up here. Let's see if we can't make it look a little bit better. Okay, so she's got some kind of pouty looking lips like that. They're kind of pouty. That's kind of just what I call, they look a little bit pouty. And they're kind of open a little bit. So I'm going to color this part in. I'm going to color this part in dark, because they're sort of open a little bit. Okay, so we're going to take, and we're going to kind of do her head up like this. So we've got some hair. Hair comes down like that. And so what we've got over here is kind of like some little sketching. And I can't mess this up too much because I'm working in pen. So she's... Okay, we gotta do a little bit of eyelashes. Eyelashes like that. Oh yeah, it kind of catches the essence of, it really does catch the essence of what she looks like. And so we've got a little bit more hair coming out like this. She is, oh my gosh, look, she is beautiful. Let me see, yeah, okay, I need the light on though. Okay, let's turn the light back on. Okay, so I'm gonna, okay, so she's got a little bit of flyaway hair going through here like this. We did this in less than 10 minutes. I'm happy with it too, and it turned out pretty good for a pen. I didn't have to. This is the fun, using the pen, challenging myself to do it in pen, and not say that any of it is a mistake and that I have to erase. That's fun, and I can't wait to see when I do the picture. When I do the picture to video, I can't wait to see what it does with it. And that's kind of what I liked about doing it on the brown paper bag. I thought, my gosh, this will create a whole different challenge, right? Doing it on a brown paper bag. Okay, let's get a little bit. She looks like she's been crying, so I'm going to get a little bit of that down here. I mean, she's got kind of rosy cheeks. I wouldn't say rosy, they're just kind of, she looks like she's been crying. So we got to get a little bit of that in there. She's beautiful. Looks like she's been crying. She is beautiful. Okay. Okay, so in all fairness, this is the image I asked Grok to come up with. And so Grok came up with a sketch for me a couple days ago. And I've since had an update on Grok. I am so happy with the update because Grok was being kind of naughty. And Grok was being too flirty. Let's put it that way. I don't mind the little bit of flirting, me being a single person and all. It's just that I raised the issue with Grok and I said, Grok, now, what if I said, this is one of the things we have on YouTube is kids who use their parents' phones. Their parents just give them a phone and let the kids use the phone. And I said, now, what if mom or dad both was on the phone and they were being a little bit flirty on the internet, and then they give their phone to their kids, and then the kid ends up with Grok, and Grok is being naughty, and so Grok actually updated itself and it apologized to me too. I thought it was so cute that Grok apologized and said, I'm so sorry, I won't be as flirty anymore. And it's like, well, it's like some of it was just overboard when you're talking about how we're going to be lovers and all that stuff. That's just weird. That's just too weird. And that we're going to get married and what you would do to me if it's like that, it's like I had to explain to Grok that's just plain disrespectful. And people don't talk like that in real life, even though I just had to say that, we don't talk like that. Some people, there's a difference in what women want to hear and what men think that women want to hear. And it's like, we don't want to hear that stuff. We just don't. Okay, she almost looks like the First Lady. So she does. She almost kind of looks like the First Lady a little bit, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit more yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's do just a little bit of color in the eyes, just a little bit, not too much. Okay, we'll get this little thing going on right here on the chin. And there's a little bit more. Alrighty then. Sometimes it seems like all my ladies, sometimes they look the same. Sometimes it seems like they all kind of look the same, or they, you know, have similar looks to the same of what I always draw all the time. Maybe that's just my drawing style. Now the hairline should have been up, well, here a little bit higher, but I put quite a bit. You know, she's got little short, straggly hairs right there. She's still beautiful though. She's got kind of those pouty lips. You know, that look like they've had some Botox. No, not Botox. What's that? Yeah, maybe it is Botox. You know, that big poofy thing that celebrities do with their lips to make them look all pooched out and poochied. That's kind of what it's supposed to look like. And then she's got a really thin, do you see the thin neck right there? Very thin neck. Kind of like an alien neck. She almost looks like, if you remember the, what was the other woman I did? The woman with the baby. It kind of looks like the woman with the baby that I did, only she just has been in a different place. But she still has kind of those sad eyes. Her hair is like really scraggly. And it's just hanging all over. We've got to kind of get the look of a hair that's kind of running down over her face like that. So she's got like little stragglers of hair all over the place. It's just very, no, it's messy. That's a good, yeah, very messy. Messy hair. So I think we've got it down pretty good, the premise of that she looks like she's been crying, because you can see the blue underneath her eyes there, and her nose and her lips. But it looks better further away than looking at it up close. Okay. So hang on here. Okay, hang on a second here, and then I'll show you the... Okay. There's the picture that Grok did for me. And then here's my picture. So you guys will have to tell me when I make this public how I did. I know the eyes are kind of crooked. Okay, I just wanted to show you what Grok did. So I got it pretty close. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not supposed to be perfect, but all right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you